3:30 in the morning and I'm starting today's vlog. Why? Because quite frankly, I can't sleep. Busy morning wow. Busy morning on Twitter. Let me give you the rundown. Basically, I am Thomas's Woman Crush Wednesday. I introduced Sean to let me Google that for you. People are still reminding me to buy the blue and green Sharpies. Dale did not in fact compare Monster to piss, and Sean is very punny. And now, several hours later, not a lot's happened, to be honest. I've basically just been sat here editing the first episode of Paper Mario, which I was in fact happy with. However, the second one, not so much, so I deleted that, and I'm gonna re-record that and a whole bunch more later today. However, in doing so, I have completed today's requirement for Let's Plays, even though I'm still gonna work on them today. And yeah, most of the past, what has it been, 9 hours, almost, has been me transferring from here to there and back several times while I've just been miscellaneously working on stuff, so it hasn't been really interesting. One thing I do want to do today, now that it's daylight and I'm not worried about waking people up, is I want to move that over there and that over there, like I said I was going to do earlier, and then put a bunch of more stuff on that wall. I will get 4 pieces of tape out of this. Success! That was also the last thing I needed to hang, so it's done now, or at least up to what I can do with what I have and the ink that I have. But I think I need to print a lot less than I thought I was going to have to print. So that's nice, and now I have the task of putting that up there, which means putting more holes in the wall. That was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. It's also incredibly freaking hot in this room. My solution was to take a shower. A cold shower. And it was lovely. Watch this. Bex. Gotta go potty? Come on! What do you see, dude? What do you see? Wanna go look at it? Oh god. He's on the hunt. What for? I really don't know. Oh my god. Do you see it? Do you see that? There was a squirrel. I didn't realize in the midst of moving this around that his eyes got a little fucked up. So let's just go ahead and fix that. There we go. Now he's normal. So I actually just realized that... Okay. So I actually just realized that, script writing for independent clause, if I do that every day, I'm gonna run out of ideas for that channel. So I'm thinking... Actually, no. Scratch that. The idea that I had was I'm gonna change that to like twice a week so I don't run out of ideas. But actually, this year for for something called Computer Fair, which is, like, exactly what it sounds like. It's like a fair, hi phone. It's like a competition in which you make something using the computer, and you show it off and you put it in competition. And one of the categories is a short film. So I might actually start writing a short film to do at Computer Fair, which is all the way in next April, but I want to make sure that actually sounds like a brilliant idea, holy shit. Yes! So I just got really excited over there, so I feel the need to actually, like, sit down while I'm a little bit more calm and tell you what I actually meant when I was talking over there. Basically, I was just sitting over there trying to write scripts for Independent Clause, which I did end up doing. However, I realized in doing that if I do that every single day, just writing those scripts for Independent Clause, then I'm going to run out of ideas, and I'm not going to be able to do that every day. So my original idea, which is why I pulled out the camera, was to maybe switch that particular Don't Break the Chain from every day to just maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I can only have to do that twice a week, and I would just maybe, if I did have an idea, put it in my phone, jot it down or something, and then actually write the script for it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, I thought over there, my school does this thing, well, at least a program that I'm in as part of my school, does this thing called Computer Fair. And basically what that is you go to competition and you put something that you make using a computer. You can do it individually or in a group, and you make something and you put it in competition in different categories to see how well you can place. And there's different levels, like there's different levels for everything, like local, regional, state, that kind of thing. And one of the categories is making a short film. And I have some friends that did that before, and they were moderately successful. And I think that would actually be a really good idea, because not only is filmmaking something I'm actually really interested in, which is why I do everything I do on YouTube, but it's also, it can fulfill that script writing thing for Don't Break the Chain over there without running out of ideas for Independent Clause. And that's actually something I'm really excited about this. I'm so glad I had this idea. But, like, I'm gonna start on that, because while Computer Fair isn't actually until April, like I said, it is making a short film, and that takes quite a bit of time and effort. So I think starting almost a year early is probably a good idea, and would give me a little bit of an advantage over the competition that I'd have. So I'm gonna do that. None of that was in Dutch. So I just got a text from my dad, and it's looking more and more like I'm actually going to be able to get my tattoos this summer. So, hype. Mostly because you'll get to see my face as I'm getting the tattoo, which is probably going to be relatively painful. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that. I've also been up for almost 36 hours at this point. I blessed the tea. I just burned my mouth. Yeah, kid. Chinese food, tea, and mental floss. Probably the best way to end a day. Well, one of the best ways anyway. But I'm ending the day. So, mostly because I'm not really going to be doing much else. And I'm gonna go to bed shortly, if indeed I can go to bed. If not, I'll be awake for 2 days. Yay! But anyway, as I said, I am ending today. So, if you enjoyed today's vlog, I would appreciate it if you would leave a like, a comment, maybe even a favorite. If you really enjoyed today's vlog, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. If you haven't already, it really helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys! Today was also the start of week 2 of these things. Forgot to mention that. Alright, now, good night, guys.